Well, it's interesting that across the papers there's a slightly different tone in that we've had so much doom-mongering for so long. Many of the papers' front pages lead with stories that suggest that the government is going to get a drumming if they go for further restrictions. And the front page of the Sunday Times here reports that Starmer's moved to an 8-point lead as Partygate takes toll on the Tories. And essentially, it's no surprise to most people that, the Labour Party hasn't done much to celebrate about or even to talk about over the last 2 years, as it's just fallen in line behind the government. But the factor of how badly Boris Johnson has handled not just the pandemic, but also the last few weeks of throwing people into basically, desperation and not knowing what the next few days is going to hold for them has really taken a toll. And it suggests here that, in fact, if an election was run now, that Starmer would finish with a 26-seat majority, which tells you something, I think, about the way in which the public is sick of being held in limbo around coronavirus restrictions.
No, indeed. Well, yes. I mean, it's the not knowing, isn't it, I think, as well, with a lot of it. And I think, as well, people are a bit sick of, potentially anyway, a lack of justification for various kind of lockdowns, etc., and whether or not we're going to get bounced into one.
I think this is voters punishing Boris for all of the... Yeah, I think the sort of, the half-truths, the fibs, the parties, the Patterson Gate...
It was really interesting, the party stuff. And all right, I know I'm about to get a load of emails saying stop going on about it, and that's kind of my point actually now. But it was amazing for me. I think initially when it first broke, I was getting emails in left, right, and centre. This is a non-story. I don't care about this party. I couldn't care less about this thing that happened a year ago. And then over the course of the next few days, that really changed. Actually, people started getting in touch, going, actually, I'm quite angry now because on this particular day I couldn't see my sick mum, or I couldn't, go to a funeral or a wedding. I had to cancel a wedding, and I think it really shifted, didn't it?